Breakthrough Media.
Come on, man.
Democrat Party YouTubers trying to dictate to Nicki Minaj what she can and can't say, who is and isn't permitted to cite what partisan box she must stay in. It went poorly for Joy-Ann Reid when she tried, and I doubt it would go better for these two DNC socialist soldiers. He's absolutely right. He's talking about Vosh, who's a weirdo, and Sink's nephew, right? Yeah, those people are carrying water for the Democrat Party, and the Democrat Party don't even like them. The Democrat Party's not even progressive like that. They're not that far left. Right now, they're far left. Some of them are pretty far left, but they ain't that far left, okay? They don't even like them. They screw over Bernie every primary. Y'all hold water for the Democrats. For what? Why? They're idiots. So ultimately, guys, what ends up happening with this is that Nicki Minaj got banned on Twitter, right? The social media free speech god, Jack Dorsey, decided to step in and silence Nicki Minaj. Now, she says that she's been locked out. Okay, she says she's been locked out of her account. Twitter is saying that she hasn't been locked out of her account. But come on, guys. I mean, we all know how this works. If she can't get on her account and she can't tweet, it's because Twitter probably locked her out. Okay, more than likely. Okay, and that's just kind of where we're at right now. But like I said, guys, ain't it crazy to think about how Nicki Minaj put out one tweet about somebody's experience, and her follow-up tweets was everything that the left claims they want people to say, right, in regards to protect themselves during a pandemic. But she's the one that ends up getting attacked by the whole establishment, everybody, right? The whole establishment attacks her. And then she also ends up getting silenced by Twitter, right? Silenced by Twitter. It's crazy. Free speech is dead, guys. There's no such thing as free speech anymore, right? These authoritarian leftists have made it very, very clear. You have to agree with them 100%. There's no room for disagreement whatsoever. There's no room for outside thinking. There's no room for questioning. Only they are allowed to question certain things, guys. Only they are. Okay? They was allowed to question science when Trump was in office. When Trump was in office, questioning science was cool. When Hillary beat Bernie, questioning our election integrity, oh, it was cool. It was acceptable. But if the right does that on any circumstances that they don't like, oh, no. You must be silenced. You must be silenced. And that's just how it is. And it's kind of crazy to see this stuff happen in real time with Nicki Minaj, somebody who is a famous pop star that hundreds of millions of people know, and that is now exposing people who otherwise would not be exposed to these authoritarian leftist tendencies, now seeing it for what it is, right? The mask is off, man. And Nicki Minaj sees it firsthand.
People will turn their back on you, not agreeing. But people will isolate you if you simply speak and ask a question. Y'all don't see what the is happening? And I'm seeing black women on Twitter, black women I follow, acting like this is funny. No, I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of fun yesterday and a lot of laughs. But black women, are y'all forgetting there was a time not too long ago where you couldn't even make eye contact with people? And you're okay with what's happening? We're no longer even allowed to voice our opinions or to ask questions. Now here's what's interesting. What's interesting is so many of your favorite artists feel this way, but they're afraid to speak up. And I can't blame them. Look at what they just did. I will never use Twitter again.
So I hope this wakes a lot of people up to what the Democrat Party actually is. And I hope people understand that, the Democrats can cry racism all day, okay? and act like they care about black people and minorities and such and such and such. But if you get out of line, if you don't agree with their messaging, if you don't agree with what they want, even if you agree with them 99%, if it's not 100%, you will be punished. You will be silenced. That's what will happen. And if it can happen to Nicki Minaj, it can happen to anybody. Just like Trump being silenced. It happened to the president, it can happen to anybody.
I think you all know that I've always felt the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Flash forward to now, when we are hearing things like this from the White House.
The president promised help is on the way. And today,
help has arrived.
We're screwed, aren't we?
I look at freedom and I appreciate that.
Breakthrough Media.